Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment on this video saying I subscribed. Let's get into it.
Travesty, hypocrisy at its worst. India hits back at Pakistan PM over Kashmir statement at UN General Assembly.
Pakistan has long employed cross-border terrorism as a weapon against its neighbors. For such a country to speak about violence anywhere is hypocrisy at its worst. Disrupt elections in Jammu and Kashmir, an inalienable and integral part of India. We know that Pakistan will seek to counter the truth with
India termed it a travesty that Pakistan, which has a global reputation for terrorism, has the audacity to attack the world's largest democracy and raise the issue of Jammu and Kashmir on the platform of the United Nations. The first Secretary, Permanent Mission of India to the United Nations, Bhavika Mangalanandan on Friday, local time, called out Pakistan's hypocrisy for raking up Kashmir and questioning the Jammu and Kashmir election in India's right to reply at the ongoing 79th session of the United Nations General Assembly, UNGA. In a strong rebuttal to allegations made by Pakistani Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif in his address at UNG, the Indian diplomat highlighted that Pakistan had used terrorism to disrupt elections in Jammu and Kashmir. The truth is that Pakistan covets our territory and has continuously used terrorism to disrupt elections in Jammu and Kashmir, an inalienable and integral part of India. A reference has been made to some proposals of strategic restraint, she said. This assembly regrettably witnessed a travesty this morning. A country run by the military, with a global reputation for terrorism, narcotics, trade, and transnational crime has had the audacity to attack the world's largest democracy. I speak about the reference to India in the speech of the Pakistani PM, Mangalanandan said. The Indian diplomat brought up the 2008 Mumbai attacks and the 2001 attack on the Indian Parliament. Pakistan has long employed cross-border terrorism as a weapon against its neighbors, Mangalanandan stated. It has attacked our parliament, our financial capital Mumbai, marketplaces, and pilgrimage routes. The list is long, she said. For such a country to speak about violence anywhere is hypocrisy at its worst. It is even more extraordinary for a country with a history of rigged elections to talk about political choices that too, in a democracy, said the Indian diplomat. Delivering India's right of reply at the UNG, she said, there can be no compact with terrorism. In fact, Pakistan should realize that cross-border terrorism against India will inevitably invite consequences. Highlighting the Bangladesh genocide of 1971, she stated, it is ridiculous that a nation that committed genocide in 1971 and which persecuted its minorities relentlessly even now, dare speak about intolerances and phobias. The world can see for itself what Pakistan really is. We are talking about a nation that for long hosted Osama bin Laden. A country whose fingerprints are on so many terrorist incidents across the world, whose policies attract the dregs of many societies to make it their home. Perhaps it should come as no surprise that its PM would so speak in this hallowed hall. Yet we must make clear how unacceptable his words are to all of us. We know that Pakistan will seek to counter the truth with more lies. Repetition will change nothing. Our stand is clear and needs no reiteration, said Mangalanandan. Earlier on Friday, Sharif in his address to the UNG said that India should reverse the abrogation of Article 370 and enter into a dialogue with Pakistan for peaceful resolution of the Jammu and Kashmir issue. Let me state in no uncertain terms, Pakistan will respond most decisively to any Indian aggression. Therefore, to secure durable peace, India must reverse the unilateral and illegal measures it has taken since 5th of August 2019 and enter into a dialogue for a peaceful resolution of the Jammu and Kashmir dispute in accordance with the UN security resolutions and the wishes of the Kashmiri people, he claimed. Shehbaz Sharif claimed that India was engaged in massive expansion of its military capabilities, which are essentially deployed against Pakistan. India, has engaged in massive expansion of its military capabilities, which are essentially deployed against Pakistan. Its war doctrines envisage a surprise attack and a limited war under the nuclear overhang. Thoughtlessly, India spurned Pakistan's proposals for a mutual strategic restraint to regime. Its leadership has often threatened to cross the line of control and take over Azad Kashmir, Shehbaz Sharif said. Making a reference to the abrogation of Article 370, Shehbaz Sharif alleged that India has initiated unilateral illegal steps since 5 August 2019. Instead of moving towards peace, India has recoiled from its commitments to implement the Security Council resolutions on Jammu and Kashmir. These resolutions mandate the people of Jammu and Kashmir to exercise their fundamental right to self-determination. Since 5 August 2019, India has initiated unilateral illegal steps to impose what its leaders honestly call a final solution for Jammu and Kashmir, Shehbaz Sharif claimed. India has already made it clear after the Pulwama attack in 2019 that it wants normal bilateral ties with Pakistan, adding that it is incumbent upon them to create a conducive environment free from terrorism and hostilities. Moreover, India has repeatedly raised its concern over Pakistan's support of cross-border terrorism and has asserted that terror and talks cannot go together. India has also provided evidence at various international forums of Pakistan's support for terrorist groups. Please donate at least ₹1 to support our work by scanning the QR code. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe.